it is about 10 weeks until my last frost. So I want to go ahead and start some perennial flower seeds that take quite a bit of time to get started. So let's go ahead and jump in with our first seed, which is lavender. I realized that there was an awful glare from my glasses in the camera, so I ran and put my contacts in. But anyway, we are starting with English lavender, and it says it takes about 8 to 10 weeks before to start, 8 to 10 weeks before last anticipated spring frost. So that is what we are doing today. And all of the seeds I am starting today need 10 weeks. And I'm trying to get better at starting seeds at the appropriate time, especially because I want to save money this year on buying plants. I bought so many plants last year. I spent so much money. So this is us trying to do better by starting our perennials from seed. And I haven't had the best luck at growing lavender from a seed. I think the first few times I think I've started it once and I didn't get anything. I don't even know if I think it germinated, but something happened and I lost the seedling. So here we are. We're gonna try again because I want to save money this year on my plant budget. It says to barely cover these seeds. So that is what we are going to do. And I'm using these seed starting packs that I got from Amazon. I bought them a few years ago. So if they are still in stock, if they still have them, I'll make sure that I link them below. So if you want these, you can get them for yourself. They come with these individual dome lids, which I like a lot. I really like these. And you can close it or vent it if you need to. Because I haven't had the best success with these, I think I am going to sow this entire thing. I don't think I'm going to do that with all of the seeds I'm starting today, though. And when it says barely cover, I kind of just sprinkle it on top and then kind of just mix it around the soil. So I just sit it right on top and then put the lid on. So that is one down. And our next one is the Alaska Shasta daisy. I will make sure that there is photos popping up so you can see how these look. It says that it gets 3 to 4 feet tall and has huge white summer daisies on them. And it blooms the first year from seed. I know some perennials, they don't bloom the first year, but this is one that does. I'm not sure if lavender blooms the first year. I believe it does. Yeah, it says lavender can bloom its first year from seed, but it has full blooming potential in its second or third year. So that's good to know. But at least from the Shasta daisy, we know we will get blooms the first year. And like I said, I'm only going to sow like 6 of these. And we're going to put something else on the other side of it. Right on top. Make sure we are labeling properly. Set that right there. This next one is Dianthus. It is a hybrid variety by Johnny Selected Seeds, and it's called Sweet White. And another white one, just like the Shasta daisy. And I'm just gonna sow this one right next to it. And it's good that I'm splitting this one because I've sown these seeds before and I actually don't have many in here. I only see about, oh my gosh, and I just lost one. Dianthus is another one that has very pretty blooms. And I guess since we have room, I will sow. I'm trying to think if I just want to sow more Alaska daisies since I don't have a lot of these. I might just do that. All right. The third perennial that I am starting today is called Maximillian Sunflower. And I love sunflowers, so I thought it'd be fun to have a perennial sunflower in the garden. Okay, it doesn't say on the packet how deep to plant it, so I had to look it up. It said a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch deep. And this one says that it's excellent plant for back of perennial border, good for naturalistic gardens and wildflower plantings. And it says that it spreads rapidly and will need to be divided every 3rd year. So this is a fun one. And it came with so many seeds. Since it spreads so rapidly and I'd have to divide it every 3rd year, I don't know how many I want to sow today. It ended up snowing again this week. I cannot believe it. I don't remember the last time it snowed twice in 1 month. For those that don't know, I live in Georgia in Zone 8, and it rarely snows. And my plan was to sow or to plant my spring bulbs, and I went out there in the spot that I was going to plant. I was going to plant crocus today, but the ground is frozen. The area where I wanted to plant is frozen. So luckily I've been keeping all of my bulbs in the refrigerator, so I can wait. I can push my planting to February. I think I've even seen people plant spring bulbs at the end of February. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about my spring bulbs. I don't know when I want to plant them because the ground is like rock solid, frozen. I don't know. Am I getting off topic? I'm almost done sewing these in here. I can give some to my mom, gift it to my mother-in-law. You know, and these will look great in their gardens too, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and do the whole tray. And I love sunflowers so much. And this one is done. Let me do the label. I think starting perennials from seed is so fun because you only have to do it maybe once and you're saving so much money because they will keep coming back over and over and over. So how fun is that? We're definitely saving money. All right, our next one, I think this is our 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th one. It is Verbena rigida, and I think I've sown these before, and I think I was unsuccessful. It says they have these beautiful lilac flowers, and the butterflies love them. Anything that attracts the pollinators, I am here for it. It's going into my garden, and this one is lovely. And I actually don't have that many seeds of it, which I was not expecting. I probably should have checked all my seed packets before I started filming this video. But here we are, and it's gonna be all right. This next one is a flower, technically an herb, hyssop. I guess lavender is technically an herb too. Hyssop. You know what? Let's look up how to say this properly. Hyssop. Oh, took a small break to get some coffee from my mug that can be found on the website. It says, nurture your soul with nature. Hopefully y'all can see that. I love this one. Wow, I'm so tired. I definitely needed that. And I'm making sure that I grow, that most of my perennials are pollinator magnets because one of my goals this year is to invite as many pollinators as I can. I already have a lot of pollinators that come, but I just want to maximize it by growing things that they love and making sure I make that a priority. So this one is good. Let's do a label for it. The last ones I am doing are coleus, love coleus. This is the one I mentioned in my last video that we are starting because, again, they take 10 weeks like the other ones. But coleus, I feel like coleus grows really slow. And I've made the mistake of starting it late. But this year, we are doing better. And this first one is called Wizard Jade Coleus. Has this pretty like green and white foliage. Gorgeous. And my goal with the coleus is for it to be a house plant. I want to add as many house plants as possible, but cheaply. So starting them by seed is perfect. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. Yeah, these are very tiny. Okay. I am going to sow all 3 of the coleus in this, mainly because I don't care too much if I get the coleus mixed up, because you can definitely tell them apart. This one is called Giant Exhibition Palisandra Coleus. It has these pretty like purple velvety black leaves. Really like this one. I like that I'm able to find, that's one benefit of sowing your own seeds. You're able to find varieties that you sometimes won't see, like at your local nursery or at the garden center or something. You can buy something you've never seen before, something you've never grown before. I've grown coleus before by seed, and I was successful, so I have high hopes. Some of these things take so long to get started, and I feel like peppers are, as far as taking forever to get started, the peppers is the vegetable that takes forever. So I might be starting my peppers this month. If not, well, I'm not going to do it today because we're going to be editing this video as soon as we're done. But I don't know, maybe next week, maybe this weekend, we'll start peppers together. So y'all let me know if y'all like this type of video. This chatty seeding video, I guess I can say. Let me know if y'all like it. And this one is the Kong Scarlet Coleus. So this one is another like deep burgundy maroon, and it has like, it's edged with green. I feel like I've seen this one though in the nurseries, but I like this one. I like the coleus that have the very like really deep colors. So all these are about the same. These ones look like they're pelleted, so they're not black. So I can actually see these. And pelleted seeds are just seeds that have been coated with some type of material. And the other 2 aren't pelleted, so you can't even see them. They're just blending in with the soil. But this other variety that was pelleted, the Kong Scarlet Coleus, you can actually see them very clearly on top of the soil. I kind of like pelleted seeds for that reason, just so I can see them. We had coleus, the Shasta daisy, English lavender. We had the Maximillian sunflower, and we had the hyssop. Hyssop? Yeah, I think that's right. So those are what I am starting now in January. But let me show you where these are going to go. I tried to create indoor seed setup that was super simple, and it kind of blends in with my living room decor because I don't have a dedicated room that I can grow seedlings in. So let me drink more coffee and then I'll show you. So here is my indoor seed starting setup. So this is kind of like a mini setup for me. I have it right next to this like plant stand, and I have like a money tree growing at the top, pothos, some succulents that I've propagated right here that are doing quite well, actually. I like propagating succulents. I'm off topic, but I love doing that. And I have a snake plant and more succulents. and then just some decor elements. So I feel like it blends in really well. And on top of this is like a bamboo seat. That really doesn't hold weight well, so I figured it'd be perfect for the seedlings. And this is just a really long grow light. I'm gonna have it on a timer, and I'm gonna set it to about 8 to 10 hours of this light, plus they're gonna have this huge window. Probably looks super bright on camera, but it's not too bright. But I think it's good that the seedlings have another light source besides this light, because since this light is just spanning the middle, I don't know, I feel like it might not be enough light for them. So I don't know, this is my first year doing this. This is an experiment. So let me go ahead and grab the seedling tray and let's see how they look over here. So if it isn't working, we can make some adjustments later on. Cannot believe it. It's going to be spring really soon, and I'm glad that I am making it a priority to stick to my word of keeping my plant budget low, and these perennials are definitely going to allow me to do that. So let me know how you felt about this video. If you liked it, if you'd like to see another one like it but with annual flowers. Since it's so cold outside, all I probably will be doing is starting seeds indoors. And let me know if you are going to be starting any perennials this year. I highly suggest doing it. It will save you so much money. And I feel like perennials are not that, depending on the perennial, I feel like all of these are okay to start from seed. Some of them are new. Some of them I have done before that are quite easy. So again, I will link all of the seeds that I started in today's video in the description, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching. Trusting your instincts, realize that knowing